So I would like to welcome you to our first session of these principles of management revision. Before us is a question that was a question paper rather that was taken in June 2016, and of course it's very important for you to familiarize yourself with questions rather that appear in exams so that you can easily pass your exams. Question 1 says the Zambian government, through the Ministry of Labor, is developing a performance appraisal system to be used to assess the performance of civil servants for the purpose of improving productivity. Required as a Zika technician graduate, which has changed, of course, give the benefits of performance appraisal to both the government and the civil servants. And then B says, show to what extent you agree with the motivation theory of Douglas McGregor. 15 marks, of course. We can always run with that. So I'd like to use guiding points to discuss the answer to this particular question. And I hope that you'll be able to understand benefits of a performance appraisal. So number one benefits is that the performance appraisal provides a coherent, complete and unbiased picture of an employee's performance. With a good performance appraisal in place, the employee should be able to get the right feedback, whether they are meeting the job description requirement or not, and whether the employers are happy with their service. Okay, so that's the first advantage. And the second advantage is that there is an opportunity for identifying staff training needs. So in the appraisal, feedback might be given to the employee on areas where they need to improve. And then the next point is helps managers rather to assess staff performance objectively. Of course, this is a very important point because now the relationship between the manager and the employee must be based on the employee's ability to fulfill their conditions of service rather than any other thing, including tribal, connections and preferential treatment. The next point is that performance appraisal acts as a stimulant for management feedback on staff performance. So without a performance appraisal, it's very difficult to provide a response to our employees on whether they are doing the right thing or not. And then lastly, a performance appraisal provides a rational basis for providing rewards. So again, if the students, not the students rather, but if the employees can meet the demands of the job, they can fulfill their job description requirement, then it'll be only befitting for us to consider a salary increment or to give them extra benefits on the job. I hope that is clear. You're supposed to give 5 points and explain those points. So the next question, part B, says, show to what extent you'd agree with the motivation theory of Douglas McGregor. Show to what extent you'd agree. So part B gives us some kind of a theory. So remember theory X and theory Y. Of course, this was discussed in another paper. Let me just try to go there so that we can just look at that. So theory X under Douglas McGregor suggests that people are work averse or lazy. They dislike responsibility. I guess they're talking about an African. They have to be controlled or closely supervised. Micromanagement. In this kind of environment where you have got lazy workers who dislike responsibility, you may want to motivate them when they do well and punish them when they do wrong. So they're motivated by a carrot and they're corrected by the stick management. And you tend to find that if managers feel that this is the case, they will be authoritarian. They will talk down to the employees. They'll command. They'll tell the employees and not expect employees to provide feedback. That is one aspect. Then Y says mental physical effort as natural as play and rest. And there's another suggestion that people do not necessarily dislike work unless there is a reason. And of course, that reason is the absence of motivation. People like challenging work. Of course, they don't like monotonous work. Management should seek to align employees' interests to the interests of the company. All right. And now, this management style is by and large consultative. Is by and large consultative. So that is what you're supposed to write. And theory X and Y of Douglas McGregor, that would have picked up your easy points. I'd like to end this short video here. I'll send you another video quite soon. I'll send you also the full examination paper so that you can make your check and you can always provide feedback to us. Thank you very much, and I hope that you'll be able to provide feedback.